everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games. Welcome to Super Mario Maker Your Speedrun Courses Episode 11. This will be the final episode. I saved 6 of the hardest courses for last. This first level is called Darby's Dilemma, BTG Bombs to Go from Ryukahr. This guy is an awesome Super Mario Maker player, probably one of the best. A lot of you guys probably have seen his YouTube channel. If not, you should check it out. He's just amazing at this game. He designed this really hard level for me. Alright, so here we got a spin jump like crazy. Jump, jump. We got some bomb jumps. These are really tough. Here's one of the tougher jumps there. This is probably the easiest section here, bouncing off these springs. More spin jumping. The timing of this one I get wrong sometimes. Okay, you gotta be really quick here. And the hardest part. Yes! Awesome. Definitely a tough level, as you can see. Watching a cleared run always makes it look a little easier. You guys should definitely check this out if you like really tough speed challenge courses. This one's really well put together. It looks great and flows very nicely. Definitely go check this out. Next up, we have Fireworks Speedrun. Let's start it up. Alright, so this course uses some techniques I'm not that great at. One being right there, that Buzzy Beetle jump's pretty tough. This section you have to take a forced hit somewhere around here. I took it a little earlier than I wanted to, but that's okay. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but I put the helmet on here. We do a little spin there. Another spring jump. Oh, screwed it up. Let's try it again. Here we do another spring jump, and I screwed it up again. Hopefully we have enough time to still finish it. Drop the spring, bounce off. I'm not that good at those. If you're really quick here, you can actually spin over. Sometimes you'll take out the Buzzy Beetle. Yet another spring jump. Ah, sweet. That one's really tough. I'll die there quite a few times. Here, the only way I can figure this out is take the hit with the beetle shell. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it. Once you're up here, it's victory time. Nothing else hard throughout the level. Though the level seems very short and easy, this one took me many tries, mostly due to the fact that I'm not good at the shell jumping, and I'm not that great at the dropping the spring and jumping off it in midair. Definitely a challenging course. It'll definitely push you to your limit if you're not good at spring jumps or shell jumps, but it will also help you get better at them. Great job. Next up, we have Speedrun for Darby. Let's start it up. This level's really cool, traditional style speedrun. Once you get the triple jump, this section's pretty easy. I kind of stumble here, but once I get up here, do some more spin jumps here, and we go up in this pipe. This is probably the easiest section of the level. This jump isn't too bad. This one's tricky. This one right here, I hit the spikes out a lot. Luckily I make it this time. Do a couple wall jumps, slide under, slide under. You can't lose your mushroom here. If you lose your mushroom, you have to start over. There'll be quite a few bricks blocking us off. Here I'll do a wall jump. Easy jump here. These parts aren't too bad. Slide, slide. Once again, you still gotta have that mushroom to get through. Slide on. Oh, try that again. Slide under there, slide under there. As long as you do your spin jump a little late here, you should make this pretty easy. Once again, if you hit a spike or you fall into the lava there, you're definitely done for. You gotta be able to break through those bricks with the super mushroom. These jumps are pretty easy, probably one of the easier sections. Bumpers aren't bad as long as you don't overthink them. Here we got a tricky jump, more springs. If you just don't bounce right on this, you'll definitely take a hit from the spikes. Here's some easier spin jumps near the end, but you gotta be quick here. Oh, as you can see, I got really lucky. Slow that down for you guys. Make it to the pipe and continue on. This is a lot like the first section, as I sloppily mess it up once again. Only 10 seconds left. Can I do it in time? Jump, jump. Yes, land on the axe and finish the level. Another great speedrun course. You can be a little sloppy and still finish, which is cool. Definitely could improve your time on that one. This one took me quite a few tries to get, guys, so if you want a challenge, definitely check this level out. Next up, we have BTG Speedrun Just for Fun. This comes from BlazKnight. This one took lots of practicing. Each section is non-stop and very precise. So here we go. We got to begin with a triple jump. If you do the triple jump, you'll miss everything just perfectly. This is one of the harder parts, the wall jump onto the Buzzy Beetle. Always be ready to throw your POW blocks. There's munchers everywhere. Here we'll do a little twirl, then a heavy spin jump, 2 light ones and another heavy. Bounce off the Buzzy Beetle, throw the POW block, quick spin, and a regular jump. That section is very hard to get through. I have a little bit of trouble on this section because sometimes the timing of this Buzzy Beetle right here gets a little bit off for some reason. You got to get nice and high off this wall or you won't clear the lava here. This one also, sometimes I would get ahead of the Buzzy Beetle. Luckily I get it here. Spin, 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 heavy spin, wall jump, wall jump. Wall jump. Okay, I screwed that up, but we can still get through it. Run through the POW block just in time to get through the next pipe. This section can be a little confusing till you figure out all the ways you're supposed to go. We'll jump over here. We'll do a wall jump, grab the POW block, throw it, and just barely make it into there. Take out this thwomp. Come down here, spin, jump, wall jump. I screwed that up. I got to spin a little bit higher here. Spin, jump, wall jump, jump, take out another thwomp. Nice use of repetition there. Level also looks very nice in addition to it being freakishly hard. We'll do a little spin jump here. Heavy spin jump. Throw the POW block. A little bit of wall bouncing. We have 6 seconds left. Do a twirl, throw the POW block, and you need to ground pound instantly to finish the level. 1 second left. That's so crazy. Barely got it. I was pretty sloppy on a few parts. If you have a cleaner run through than I did, you should make it through with no problem. This was probably the hardest of the levels I completed. It might look easy in this playthrough, but you gotta go try it out to see just how hard it is. Of the ones I beat though, as I said, this was probably the hardest. Alright, next up we have just another speed run with 0 clears. This is one of the 2 hardest levels sent to me. I could not beat this level. We'll take a look at it here anyways. So at the beginning, you have to run forward or you get hit by lava bubbles. As you can see, I just keep jumping into the munchers or getting hit by the lava bubbles. Sometimes I'll make it through. I could not figure out the timing, what I was doing differently when I make it through. Once you get the POW block, you gotta spin on the thwomps and take out 2 more munchers. I did this many times. I kept trying to get it down. I just could not figure out what I was doing wrong. What technique wasn't I using right? I couldn't figure it out. As you can see from my many deaths of just doing the same thing over and over. You don't need to keep watching this. We'll go ahead and go into edit mode and go part by part. So let's try this first part again here. So you gotta jump, take out the munchers, then you gotta spin with the POW block. And this is the only time I was able to do this successfully. And I'm sure I wasn't even doing it quite right. Once you do that, you get this POW block. No idea what to do with it, so I just tossed it down and used it as a little bridge to get across the spikes. So now that I have this POW block, I had to figure out what to do with it. After some debate, I decided to just throw it into the wall and take out the munchers. And then go face first into the spikes. So we'll start from right here in edit mode. Can barely make it over that muncher. There's a POW block here for us to grab. We can go into the pipe. It's one of those levels where if you could see it beat by the person that made it, it might make it easier. Here we got to do some wall jumps and take the spring with us. Another technique that I'm really not that great at. I tried it over and over and over and over in edit mode, as you can see here. Even if the grinders weren't there, this would still be challenging. With the grinders there, you have the chance of dying, which would mean you'd have to start the level all the way over. Here I finally get it right. No idea how I did it. Jump up here. We got this crazy muncher jump, which I never actually get quite right. Here's about the best run I had of it. But I ended up hitting that muncher up there. So we'll just start from right here. Then this POW block, I think you're supposed to take out all 4 munchers with that one POW block somehow. I tried this a few times. I really just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out the mechanics of it, what I was supposed to do quite exactly right. So we'll start right here, as we can cheat in edit mode and just keep going to see the rest of the level. Now we have some really precise wall jumps. Not sure what the technique is here either. I did try it for a little bit for the heck of it, and I just really wasn't figuring it out. So continuing on. This is one of the easiest parts. There's just some sideways springs for some reason. Go into the pipe. Nice and easy. And the easiest part of the level, which I actually screw up right here and hit the grinder, but if you make it to this point, all you gotta do is take your time and not be an idiot like I was, and you can grab the axe and finish the level. No one's beat it yet, guys, so I encourage you, if you're really good at this game, go beat this level. See if you can figure out all the parts. Hopefully my little walkthrough here helped a little bit. Alright, I would debate that this is probably the hardest of the bunch. Fury of Fawful, Brutal Bounce, 0% clear rate as well. This level is brutal, and one of the worst things about this level is this intro. I hate to talk bad about a level, but you have to go through 4 pipes before you can even start the level. Doesn't seem like a big deal until you retry about 30 times and you have to watch yourself go through the 4 pipes before you can even get to the level. This one requires you to drop the spring in midair once again to bounce off. So here we are again going through the 4 pipes. You've now seen it 1.5 times. Imagine every time you die, you've got to go through all 4 of these pipes. It's just, for a speedrun level, it just feels really slow, very tedious. And when you're trying to do something you're not good at, you don't want to have to do something super easy right before it over and over. That time I made the jump. Here you got to hit this chain chomp, which activates a P-switch, and make this jump into this pipe. Really hard. I was really happy when I finally got that part right. And then you get the weird sound effect that makes everything warped. You got a grinder falling on your head, and you're supposed to bounce on piranhas until the P-switch runs out. It's just crazy. So here we are, dying over and over again. Once again, going through the 4 pipes every time before we can even start the level. So I started to go insane on this level. I actually played this level a while ago and gave up and decided to save it for this final episode. Here we are in editor mode. Once again, here's that first easy jump. That's one of the easier ones. It's still really hard to drop the spring in midair and jump, I think. It's just a hard technique. Here we activated the P-switch, but missed the jump there. So we'll go back. This time we'll take out the chain chomp, drop the spring midair, make the jump, go into the pipe. And here's the weird part where you have to wait. See the 2 coins on the right? You have to wait till those turn to bricks. Now when I test this out, we don't have a P-switch, so the blocks are already solid blocks. But just to see if there's even a way to survive for a little bit here, I just kept trying. I was pretending those blocks were still coin and I was waiting on the P-switch. And it's just insane. Like, even when the screen's not warped, it's just almost impossible to figure out where to go. Eventually, I do get to one decent run. So here we are. This is probably the best I've managed to do. Started to maybe kind of figure out the route, but I don't think the P-switch would have been ran out by then. So I probably would have just fell to my death anyways. So that part's really hard. Once you get through that, you have yet another crazy spring jump. Once again, I'm not that great at these. Eventually, I get it right. Once you do that, you hit the P-switch and do another spring jump. Very, very hard. We're starting it right there, because I can in editor mode. Now we can go into the pipe. And guess what? Another weird piranha plant warped screen part. I decided to try this a couple times, but I couldn't even comprehend what I was supposed to do here. So we went ahead and cheesed it since I was invincible in edit mode. Bounce up here. Just try to make it over to the pipe. You'd have to make it there before the P-switch ran out or you wouldn't be able to go in the pipe, but we can cheat and put Mario in the pipe ourselves. It's the end of the level. Sweet, grab the little bar, but we can't because there's actually bricks blocking you from walking through the bar. So you actually have to finish this level with another shell jump. You have to find the right spot to jump from and get over there. You lose the shell, you can re-enter the pipe and get it to reappear, which is nice. But it would be pretty frustrating to make it to this part and die from this Buzzy Beetle. So here I am trying it over and over and over again, just trying to figure out where to jump exactly and do a skill I'm not very good at. Here I get it, but I walk off the edge and die. Very frustrating. So here we are trying it a million more times. And here we go. Grab the bar and finish the level. Definitely would have liked this one more if you didn't go through the 4 pipes at the beginning and you took out the piranha plant parts. The rest of it seemed doable and I probably would have kept trying until I beat it. The piranha parts were just so crazy. Well guys, I played about 100 levels. They were all awesome. I had 3 that were incorrect course IDs. Other than that, everything went very smooth. I had a great time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, I'll see you around.